Okay, and we're back for D. So the arc length of a circle. So arc length, that's going to be 2 pi r. Okay, that's going to be the one where we use 2 pi r. So it's still going to be part over whole is equal to, now we have 7 pi over 3 over 2 pi r. Because we're finding the radius, we want to leave it in terms of the radius. Now I'm going to simplify my fraction because it can be a little bit easier. So it's going to be 1 over, don't do over 360, that doesn't make any sense. 1 over 6 is equal to 7 pi over 3 over 2 pi r. I cross multiply. You end up with 2 pi r is equal to 6 times 7 pi over 3. Now remember that this 6 is actually 6 over 1. So we multiply across. So I have 2 pi r is equal to 42 pi over 3. That can be simplified. 2 pi r is equal to wow, my brain just stopped working for a minute, is equal to 14 pi. I divide by 2 pi. I divide by 2 pi. My radius is going to be 7. We have no units, so that's all we leave is 7. 24, find the length of the shaded arc in the figure below. Express your answer in terms of pi. So the shaded arc is this part right here. This is my 240. So I'm going to do 240 over 360. So angle over angle. Now I have to figure out what I'm looking for. It says the length of the shaded arc. So I'm trying to find the whole length. I'm not trying to find part of it. Sorry, wrong place. I'm trying to find the length of the shaded arc. Okay, over 2 times pi times my radius, which is 3. So 240 over 360 is 2/3, x over 6 pi. I cross multiply, I have 3x equals 2 times 6 pi. 3x is equal to 12 pi. Divide by 3. X is equal to 4 pi. And we have no units, so we can leave it. Number 25, it says find the area. Area is going to be pi r squared, and that's what we're looking for. It says find the area of just the shaded region. So we're going to do the same thing. 90 over 360. We're trying to find the 90-degree part. That's the portion over pi times 10 squared. 90 over 360 is 1 over 4 is equal to x over 100 pi. I cross multiply. 4x is equal to 100 pi. Divide by 4. X is equal to 25 pi. I check. I don't have units. If you want to write it, you could write it as units squared. 26. A sector of a circle has an area of 54. So we're talking about area again. So this is where I know I'm going to be using pi r squared. I have my degrees, which is 240 over 360. It says the sector area is 54. It says find the radius. Okay, so if I'm finding the radius, I would write the formula. This is going to be pi r squared. Now the nice thing about this one is the pi's do divide out. 240 over 360 is 2 over 3 is equal to 54 over r squared. I cross multiply. I have 2 r squared is equal to 3 times 54. 2r squared is equal to 3 times 54 is 162. Divide by 2. R squared is equal to 81. Take the square root. My radius is equal to 9. A sector of a circle has an area of 6 pi with a 6-foot radius. What's the measure of the central angle of a circle? So sector of a circle has an area of 6 pi. Okay. It says a 6-foot radius, so I have enough information to find the area of the whole thing. We don't know what the measure of the central angle is. We do know that the whole circle is 360. These pi's divide out. I end up with x over 360 is equal to 6 over 36. X over 360 is equal to 1 over 6. 6x is equal to 360. X is equal to 60 degrees. Just two more with this section. To find the area of the annulus in the figure below, express your answer in terms of pi. The radius of the large circle is 5, of the small circle is 4. That's going to be the area of the large circle minus the area of the small circle. That's going to be 25 pi minus 16 pi, which is going to be 9 pi, and so we do have units, inches squared, because we're talking about area. The radius of the small circle is 7 feet. The radius of the whole circle is going to be 8.5 feet. So this is going to be, so the area is going to be the area of the big circle, which is pi times 8.5 squared minus pi times 7 squared. So that's going to be, area is going to be 72.25 pi minus 49 pi. Area is going to be 23.25 pi feet squared. And that's it for D.